My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked 10 years at the IRS. I continue to get a number of calls. I've been on the national news many times. As a matter of fact, I think I was on News Nation or Newsmax, and I talked about these 88,000 agents, and I want to just make another video to people just need to know what's going on with the IRS. A lot of people call me and say, this is great. I don't have to worry about my IRS problem or my IRS debt. I just want to straighten some things out that you have to know. I'm kind of in the know being on the national news like this, and people are getting the wrong idea. We know everyone knows that Donald Trump does not like government as much, and he doesn't like the IRS or certain other agencies, and he's put a freeze on all IRS. But a lot of people are rejoicing and saying, gee, this is great. And I don't want you to get in a very false sense of a false sense about this. You don't need to do that, and you shouldn't. You got to be very careful. Under the Biden administration, they went ahead and they hired 88,000 agents, and that was a 10-year phase-in, which means 8,000 of those agents were going to be hired every year. 4,000 would go kind of to answer phones and do administrative work and fix the old Cobalt computers from 1960s, and about 3,500 of them would go into the workforce, into enforcement, such as criminal, investigatory, collection, audit, stuff like that. If you multiply that all times all the states and all the work that has to be done and all the fraud, it's not going to make a bit of a difference. You may think it is, but it's not. The IRS collection machine is still going to be coming out. Certainly there's going to be a freeze. That's going to affect you if you're calling the 1-800 number. There's not going to be as many people to answer the phone. The modernization of systems are not going to be there. It's good and bad. You know, on the enforcement cycle, nobody wants an audit. Nobody wants some of this stuff that's really going on, but I'm telling you, this is not going to affect you. Is it positive news or negative news? It's actually no news, because it's not going to be till we find out eventually what's going to happen. Trump made the statement last night. I was kind of laughing that 88,000 people, let's send these people to the border. Well, I don't think they signed up for that. I don't think they're going to the border. We know that IRS is going to be, it's not going to have the capacity it did. But I'm telling you, with the number of people quitting and enforcement down, I think we're going to see some sort of shift. I don't know how big. I really don't think it's going to affect the United States or the economy really either way, because they do have their billing machine computer there. So if you want to reach out to me, you're a news agency, you're welcome to. I know what I'm talking about. I've been in the loop. I've done these national interviews before, but I just want to let you know it's kind of no news. Okay, thank you.